US soldiers are also seen using the British Bren machine guns, which was never issued to American soldiers. The M1 Garand also has a few inaccuracies. The sights are just way too big, which is obviously done so the player can see better while aiming, but still, it's an inaccuracy. Also, every time you reload, you manually push the bolt forward, which isn't totally inaccurate, but every time is. The M1 Garand was designed to have the bolt close automatically when you push the clip in. That's how the M1 thumb or Garand thumb would happen. It would automatically close on your thumb after you push the clip in. The next inaccuracy is the sawed-off double-barrel shotgun. These were never issued to American soldiers and would only be accurate if we assume that a French resistance fighter gave them the Daniels, but we don't really see any French resistance fighters during this mission, only Rousseau at the end. We use the sawed-off double-barrel shotgun to clear out the building of German soldiers, then go for the door. We climb into the couple wagon and chase down the German Panzerzug. It begins to fire at us, and we swerve recklessly while attempting to avoid being blown up. We manage to get in front of the train, and Daniels climbs onto the back of the car to man the machine gun. The inaccuracy here being that the MG is incorrectly labeled the MG34 when it's very clearly a MG42. I do not know how they could have messed up on something this simple, one of the most popular guns in World War II, and they still got the name wrong. I'll talk about the next inaccuracies while we use this MG something rather to gun down the German infantry on the train. Like mentioned before, this is a Panzerzug, but it's not designed like a Panzerzug at all. It only looks somewhat accurate at the front, but the rest is just a complete mess. Panzerzug was designed with the engine in the middle, with an assortment of cars, either guns, transport, or whatever, in the same order on either end of the engine, making a symmetrical design with both sides having equal firepower. All of these cars here, they're all just thrown on randomly with no order. There are also just way too many cars. I counted around 23, could be more but not much less. Panzerzugs only had 14 cars at most, nowhere near this many. And the last thing in this segment here, a Jeep would not be able to flip a Panzerzug like this. This is literally just all Hollywood exaggeration with epic Michael Bay moments.
Where the hell are you?
We pass out in the chaos and wake up to Zussman calling for us. We're almost taken out by a German soldier, but get saved by a French resistance fighter. While not totally inaccurate, it was very rare for French resistance fighters to be women. Women made up only around 15 to 20% of the French resistance, and of those women, less than 10% of them fought on the front line. They would typically be given tasks like medics or messengers. So this isn't totally inaccurate, but the chances of this being the case are just very low. We fight through the train wreckage, taking out multiple German soldiers who also survived. Then finally meet back up with the rest of our squad, where the mission ends.